Hello there. Thank you for joining me today as I share a super quick way for you to create video content quickly by turning our workbook content into a presentation. And you can use these presentations as a quick webinar, evergreen webinar, a live stream, or even a YouTube video like this to help you grow your audience. So let's get started. My name is Lynette Chandler from ThriveAnywhere.com. If you don't already know us, we create done-for-you workbooks, planners, and journals. And you can sell these workbooks, planners, and journals to your audience as your own. An example of one of our workbooks is what you see here on the screen. It's called Your First 1,000 Customers Game Plan. And this is also the workbook we'll use for our example today. Your first step is to download a software called IA Presenter. IA Presenter is a free software that helps you make slide presentations. And it's really a reimagined way to create slide presentations because it is text-focused or story-focused instead of leading with a design like you would Keynote or your most famous PowerPoint, where those are led by designs. So when you lead from what you want the presentation to say, the whole presentation creation process goes so much easier and smoother. And really, it's one of those things that you never think of until you experience it. So this presentation that you see on your screen is actually created using IA Presenter itself. And you'll find a link to the download below this video. Currently, IA Presenter is in beta state and free for now. So you want to go ahead and check it out and experience it for yourself because, like I said, this is truly one of those things that you have to experience and go through to see how it fits into your workflow. For me, it is absolutely perfect. Step 2, you want to grab a workbook from our site, ThriveAnywhere.com. Click the shop link in the menu or the freebies link to grab a workbook that would resonate with your audience. I'll also include the links below this video. Just a little note here. Our free workbooks probably won't contain as much content as our premium ones. Step 3, in IA Presenter, enter a title for your presentation. You can name it the same as your workbook if you want to make things easy. In this case, I'd enter How to Get Your First 1,000 Subscribers. You also note in IA Presenter, like you see on the screen here, any text that I enter with a hashtag and space in front becomes a heading. So one hashtag is for the biggest heading title, 2 hashtags for the next smallest size, 3 for the third smallest, and so on and forth. You'll also see on the left panel, the text automatically becomes a slide. So anything with a hashtag in front of it becomes a slide. Step 4, every workbook page will have a title to guide the exercise on the page. And we usually start off with a goals and objective page. So let me give you an example here. In IA Presenter, I entered 3 dashes to create a new slide. And then I followed that with the page title that I entered into IA Presenter with hashtag and space in front to create a new title slide. So there's your title slide. How easy is that? Step 5. This is the part that really makes IA Presenter excellent for your presentation. The text inside the red box, I copied directly from our workbook page and pasted it into the editor. But notice in your slide, the second slide, which is in the darker blue, notice how it does not show up in your slide at all. I absolutely love this because when you're presenting, you could read from your notes and your audience would not even know it since it's not on your slide and it's not hidden in some small section in your presenter view either. Step 6, you add your own script. So like I said, now that you know how you can write your notes without having it show on your screen, feel free to add anything that you want to say about setting objectives here. And this is the example. I added a couple notes that I want to talk about. And you know what? The great thing about these notes is they're simply points taken directly from the questions in the workbook. In essence, I was only explaining the page. In step 7, repeat for each page. Just repeat the process. So I want to conclude with a few tips and pointers here. Keep in mind that you don't have to use the entire workbook. You can pick out only pages or titles, or you can do it all and make a full presentation out of it. And if you record your presentation, which I highly recommend that you do, make sure you break up each page. After you finish your recording, break up the pages or parts of where you're talking about the page and make them into a story that you can share on social media. And always remember to point people to where they can get the workbook. Because after the presentation, they're thinking like, this is all great. I want to follow this. But instead of having them go through the presentation and make notes again, tell them, you don't need to make notes. I have a workbook created for you, and boom, there it is, a way to sell your workbook as well. And remember, once you've done all that, publish your video, rinse and repeat for the next workbook. I want to thank you so much for your attention. If you like this video, click the like button. Also, don't leave without clicking the bell subscribe button to stay informed about future videos like these. Till the next time, bye-bye.